their case, look, if you're Brandon Beane, look, you know that you need at least 3 or 4 guys at the cornerback position in order to go ahead and make a deep run in the playoffs and hopefully, in their case, get to the Super Bowl. This was it was really a no-brainer. They had to get somebody. The name that you heard out there on the market a lot was Dante Jackson down there in Carolina. That maybe he was a guy that could potentially be on the move. Jalen Johnson in Chicago, maybe he could be on the move. People like snooping around out there in Denver about their corners. But look, this makes sense for them because it was pressing need, and they know they're going to be facing some guys who can put the ball up in the air and score at will on offense in the AFC in that gauntlet that they're going to have to run. So this was a trade that was really facilitated out of necessity.
You know what's interesting on the other side of this trade, if you're Green Bay, I mean, you've been getting from a position of strength for 2 decades. Now you have a massive question mark at the quarterback position, but you're really not out of it. Maybe you're saying, hey, we're not going to catch Detroit this year because Rasul Douglas, to Lewis's point, he's a very competent NFL corner. He's played 96 games, 15 career interceptions. And, Laura, to your point, they really had a big hole with Tre'Davious White. They're going to count on Kaiir Elam, their former first-round pick. But it's really interesting to hear Green Bay being a seller at the trade deadline.
Yeah, you think about it. I mean, maybe that's part of some of Aaron Rodgers' gripes through all the years. Just keep drafting those defensive guys, and now they do have some to give away. Go ahead.
Well, Buffalo have been looking for a cornerback, obviously. Lose Tre'Davious White. They've had so many injuries on defense with Matt Milano and some of the players they lost up front. And so they're just looking for some defensive help and reinforcements at this point in time. And looks like it's going to be a couple of picks going back in return. So we'll see how that works out.
Throw is intercepted this time, and it's Douglas. Rasul Douglas comes in and makes the interception, jumping right in front of Garrett Wilson.
This is why I think they're okay with the depth outside. White was a big loss, but Douglas has shown up on tape over and over, and right now today, with the biggest play of the game for this Bills defense by far, and that's a game-changing type of play. The situation to score just didn't dictate to make that decision right there by Zach Wilson. To me, against these defenses, when you're going to throw a hitch, stop, come back, you got to work to the field side, not the boundary, because he had a little help with the safety. And that's that muddy cover 2, cover 4 coverage. You don't